Aloha, I'm Netra Halperin, and I am requesting the honor of representing South Maui in the Hawaii State Legislature. Representing a community is about relationship, one that is created by working together on concerns and projects in the community. It is not about merely stating that one wants to protect the environment, improve education, or strengthen the economy. It's about having a track record of actually working with and for the community on those issues. I am the only District 11 Democratic candidate who is actively working with and for South Maui, from co-founding Kihei Community Keiki Club to being a member of the Southwest Maui Watershed Advisory Group, and also my many South Maui-focused episodes of Netra's News. My demonstrated commitment to and relationship with the people and organizations of South Maui ensures solid advocacy in the Hawaii Legislature. Mahalo for considering voting on August 11th for Netra Halperin. The top priority legislatively for Kihei, for South Maui, is getting the high school built. I've been going door to door, I've been talking to many constituents, and people are very discouraged that their kids have all grown up and they haven't had the high school. So that's the top priority. Kids have to get up at 5 in the morning, get shipped off to Maui High. So the state has purchased, the DOE has purchased the land, and what the next hurdle is getting the funding. And as we know, that's a challenge in many issues these days. So I am a very resourceful person. I'm also a person that I keep finding solutions. I keep looking for many different ways to accomplish things. I did work in the legislature for 2 sessions, 2009 and 2011, for the chair of housing. So I am familiar with many of the organizations. I have working relationships with many legislators. And so I think I could hit the ground running. I would I know they used to have something called COPS, Certificate of Purchase, but because that required 8% administrative fee, of course, the Director of Finance nixed that. So perhaps we could find something, some kind of investing vehicle that didn't have such a high overhead. Also working with the administration, working with the Finance Committee, working with the Ways and Means Committee. So that would be my top priority, is getting the money. I am a very strong supporter of clean energy. And what I'm also a supporter of is changing the structure of how our utilities are set up here in Hawaii. Currently we have a monopoly, and that monopoly, with the requirement that they have to provide electricity to everyone, also gets to have all of the business. And the problem with that is it discourages innovation, and it discourages, for instance, many years ago, 10, 20 years ago, many people suggested to Hawaiian Electric, Maui Electric, that they should do renewable energy, but since they had a plan, they were going forward, and why change things? And the other thing is that if the business, this is a private, for-profit, regular business, if they lose money, they go to the PUC and then they get a rate hike. If they make money, they make money. So it's not really fair to the taxpayers. It's not a good setup. Another option would be a cooperative, something where the ratepayers and the owners of the utility are the same people. So there's an incentive to save, an incentive to be creative. And solar panels, the price has gone down massively in the last while. Battery storage capability is improving. So now is a time, and especially in Kihei. Kihei has one of the best solar possibilities of anywhere in the world. So absolutely, we should really max that out and do more solar power. And yes, I approve of tax credits for renewable energy. I am absolutely a supporter of the South Maui Hospital. That's part of my platform, and that's what I've been telling, as I said, many of the constituents in the district as I go to door, and many, many people are very happy about that. Of course, South Maui is an aging community. There's many people who came to South Maui to retire, and then the people that are already here. So we do need that. I am in communication with Malulani, and the original plan that they had with Dr. Kwan was a private for-profit, and that, as everybody knows, the certificate of need was denied on that one. But now they're working on a private nonprofit, and I think that's the best structure for a hospital. Because, obviously we don't want a lot of profit, a lot of cost cutting going to shareholders. We want the money that is paid into the hospital to be recycled, paid for the staff, the doctors, the nurses, the facility, and even the idea is to have a health insurance plan, a hospital health insurance plan. So that would be awesome if we could get that. It would be a teaching hospital, they'd have medical tourism, and that would bring in money to subsidize the healthcare aspects. So I think that's a really good idea. And obviously the people getting plastics could go stay in the nice resort. So that would be a good location for that. If I have influence on it, I'm a big promoter of alternative health care, natural health care, and also drug treatment. I have worked as a social worker, and there's a huge dearth of drug treatment. So those would be things that I would also want to include in addition to a strong wellness and preventative program. I'm Netra Halperin. Please consider voting for me in the primary election. My website is electnetra.com. Also, I'm on Facebook, and also I have a TV show, Netra's News. It's on Akaku every weekday evening. You can go and check out the times on that. And also, 21 past episodes are also on YouTube. So if you watch those, you get a real strong idea of what my values are, what I stand for, and what I would do for the South Maui community.